Hi, what's up? Today, sorry, I live in the busiest neighborhood of Paris, so sometimes I forget how noisy it can get. Today, we're reviewing Glossier, because, it's so under the radar that it really should have someone to kind of speak up for them. And I decided it would be me. I decided to do that, not because I think that people need it, but just because I was about to use kind of everything Glossier. Spoiler alert, I like the brand. And I realized that, if I was about to put everything on my face, then maybe I could just show it to you. Just putting on my bracelets to look a little bit more polished. The amount of dry shampoo that's on my hair, in my hair right now is, whew, And yes, by the way, if you want a polish YouTuber that talks about super luxury things, not me, sorry. Okay. I'm going to start by makeup and what I use on a daily basis. I don't have everything from Glossier. I didn't try everything from Glossier, but I tried a fair bit. Thanks to a first order, as I didn't prep my face. I don't have anything on, just because I just put some fake tan on, and the moisturizer that I tend to use is super emollient, and there's shea butter in it, so it kind of counteracts the fake tan, so I'm not prepping, and I don't really need to with that. If you know Glossier, you know that it's all about like being very emollient, very thin, very, nothing's drying, everything's pretty. So this is what we're doing today. So I'm going to start with the makeup. I did a first order of Glossier last year. I think just because I always had, it was always in my mind, like, I'm going to try Glossier at some point. That was just a fact. I knew it was going to happen, just didn't know when. And one day, for the first time ever, I think that during Black Friday or Cyber Monday or whatever, they decided to do like a site-wide 20% off or something, or 25, something like that. And I thought it never happens, so, I'll just do it. I really look like a teenage boy. And so I remember, not the stretch concealer, because I use on a daily basis to this day, 4 years now, the RMS Uncover. I can do a video on RMS. I think actually that might be more useful. And a few people that have been talking about the stretch concealer have compared it to the RMS Uncover. I love RMS so much. I have backups of the Uncover. I have it in a few different shades. I just love this product so much that I thought that it was really, like, it was going to be like I didn't need it for sure. And I'm not a concealer person. Mind you, I just said I use the Uncover. It's because when I started to use the Uncover, I used it as foundation for the longest time, all over foundation. Now that I have the skin tint, sometimes I will use the RMS as concealer. But before, the first time I was introduced to it, I used it as an all-over foundation. To this day, I think it's one of the best foundations of the world. I just forgot to put deodorant. Yeah, I need to remember. Ooh, people are calling. Okay. So that's the reason why I don't use concealer. I never really bought a concealer that I liked. And mind you, it's not, if you're listening to me and you're like, yeah, because your face is perfect, bitch. Well, first of all, thank you. And it's not true. And I had super bad acne for the longest time, but I never found a concealer that, like, it was so severe that I think that at one point I was just kind of like, let it go. It's fine. It's fine. So I didn't pinpoint. I didn't do the whole thing. I'm a lazy person on top of it. So concealer never has been in my life. Maybe I just look like a dog. I don't know. I look like something. It's not, I don't know. Anyway. So I bought the skin tint. I bought the skin tint and the a cloud paint. I bought kind of what I find. Oh, okay. I'm starting without a mirror. That's so smart. That's great. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. I look better in person. I look more human. I feel that I really look crazy here. So the skin tint. Let's start by the skin tint. If you love the full coverage foundation, obviously skin tint's not for you. I personally love this product for one sole reason is that I find that as time goes on, I'm more and more and more into a very non-foundation kind of vibe. No makeup kind of vibe. I always had kind of that, but now it's really the first condition for me to try anything. It has to look like nothing, basically. I tend to use more and more cream makeup. And again, it wasn't always like that. I had like, so I still have super oily skin, but I just realized something that blew my mind, changed my life. I go in usually a little bit more, especially since I'm not going to use any concealer today, I think. Not even the RMS. We're going to go like this. So I'm going to just use a tiny little bit more, and it's not going to change anything. The real thing is that it's not going to change anything. What was I saying? Yeah, I have very oily skin. To this day, I have extremely dehydrated skin. Like, extremely dehydrated skin. I have a few makeup artist friends, or sometimes when I'm on a shoot and there's a makeup artist, like they look at me at the end of the day and they consider that now we're friends because I cracked a few jokes. And they're like, your skin's really dehydrated. I know. And they're freaking out because even when I smile, I have like little lines. It's like my skin is fucking parchment paper. I decided I wasn't going to swear as much on my videos, so I'll watch myself. I'm sorry. I swear a lot. I'm sorry. Okay, that's it. It doesn't look like much, but it's like extremely glowy, extremely dewy looking. And what I like is that it's silicone based. That was another thing. When I received it, I realized that I never even checked if there was silicones in. There is silicones in. The way that it feels is not silicone-y. It doesn't feel like your skin is claustrophobic. It's still very liquidy, very your skin but better, and it feels like it. The sensation and what it looks like are the same. It really feels like skin. I don't feel like I have anything on. It doesn't feel slippery or, velvety like silicones might feel like. It reminds me of the good old days where, we were using Bourjois Healthy Mix. I don't know why I think about that sometimes when I use that, because it is silicone-based foundation, so they have the advantages of silicone-based. I have a lot of scarring, I have a lot of indentation in my skin, and it kind of smooths it. Not a ton, but it smooths it enough. Like, it's not, you're not making it worse, you're making it a tiny little bit better, but you're not making it worse. And if you have like deep scarring like I do, that some foundation just make you look like a big old crevice. Like, it's not. And this doesn't do that. When I received it, I was like, shit, there's foundation in. I was like, man, there's foundation in there's silicone in this. I'm disappointed. I saw there was silicone kind of everywhere, and I was ready to hate everything that I ordered, and I was very disappointed. And I have to say, I fell in love. So, I didn't want to love Glossier, but I do. So, one of my favorite products from the whole line, actually, the products that I love, I love. The products that I don't like, I don't like. The products that I love, I love. The makeup products are pretty fantastic, I have to say. So the cloud paint is freaking wonderful. I really, really love it. Obviously, I use the Color Dusk like every single white girl on the internet. I'm sorry, not super original. And you look like that. You tap it. It just blends into nothingness. It adds a tiny little bit of color. And it's just like freaking wonderful. I really love it. You can overuse it. Like, the packaging is a tiny little bit difficult to kind of get used to because a lot goes out of the tube, that's for sure. But I find that even when I overdo do it, you just look like you're flushed, like sun-kissed, and that's kind of my vibe, so I'm good with it. I use it on the bridge of my nose to kind of make it look like I just had a holiday, which will never happen again, I think. I'm trying to find a time to just go, but it's not working for me at all. And that's it. And honestly, that's face done, and it's pretty wonderful. Like, I'm realizing right now why actual camera is a good idea. You have to trust me. I look more human, right? You can actually see my pores, but it's not crazy, you know? So we like that. I'm not going to use powder just because it's like I'm having a pretty mellow day. I just have to see my shrink today. That's the only thing I want to do. And clean my apartment. Maybe send 1 or 2 emails. So it's not... I'll be fine. I'm not going to sweat it out. Oh yeah, my discovery about oily skin. So I should really prepare these videos. It's fine. I discovered that when I over powder my skin, or like really powder my skin to make sure that, you know, oh, it's okay, I'm matte, it's great, nobody can see that I have an oily skin. This is basically, there's like a timeline. First of all, you look over powdered for some time. Then you look kind of good for maybe an hour or 2 hours, and then everything breaks down and you're an oily mess. I realized I would rather skip the over powderiness, the feeling of having a ton of products on my face, having to, you know, really blend everything out, blah, 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 making sure that I look perfect, and just go directly to 2 hours of everything's fine, and then it breaks down. And I find that if the products that you use, for example, the skin tint, the RMS Uncover from me are stellar in that area, when they break down and you don't have, you know, and they don't break down per se, they just kind of very slightly fade towards, you know, through the day, but like very slightly. The RMS, I find that depending on the way that I applied it, I keep it for at least, like, even if I go to dinner, I still have like a face, you know, on. Skin tint maybe a little bit less, but not too, like, it doesn't, like, my skin looks good, you know what I mean? So I rather skip the step of like looking over powdered, like feeling a little bit trapped in your own face, and just like let it be, you know what I mean? And I find that it works really well, actually. It's fine. And you know, I'm having a great day. I'm fine. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like use one after that whole speech. I'm gonna use one powder product. I'll show you. I think it's I'll show you. Okay. Oof. There you go. It's great because you can see my problem with it. See these? I have a heavy hand. That's a thing. This product feels liquidy, but looks very pomade-y, the Boy Brow, which is great when you know how to do things. I don't know how to do things. I don't know how to live like a normal person. So for me, this is a good product, but it's not as user-friendly as the rest of the line. And the reason why I love the entire line is because it is so user-friendly, you know? So even though I love the product, it's, you know, I do my face and it's so easy and it's kind of like, blah, 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 you know, a drunk baby could do it. And all of a sudden I have this in my hands and I'm like, why? And it gets kind of everywhere. But I know it's because I just don't know how to use like normal things that people know how to use. Now, again, not my favorite because really skin tint up there, will repurchase 100%. It's not even a question. I already have a basket saved, but I don't want to spend any more money, but I have my basket saved on Glossier. Cloud Paint, I have extra. My best friend gave me this color and another one, I think. I should have showed you. Such a stupid person. But it's the one that I use. The application is always the same. Like, it's, you know, you can find like a ton of different people. This is more of a get ready with me because it's really what I use every day. Every single day. I have this pouch, and this is this is what's in the pouch, and it stays there, and this is what I use every day. My fave is this. If you love a big lash, see, catching myself. If you love a big lash, you're not necessarily gonna love this product. My issue is that I have hooded eyes, oily eyelids, and oily face in general. So you can imagine where my mascara ends up at the end of the day. It just like says hi to my mouth, basically. This mascara, I've tried everything. I've tried all the mascara. Waterproof, not water, I've tried it all. I'm telling you, green, not green, I'm telling you the mascara struggle has been a long one for me. This is the one. This is the one. It's the one. It dries pretty quickly, and once it dries and it's there, it's not going anywhere. I don't even have like little, I find that with mascaras, it's a little bit of a panda thing, and it's like just the product fades into your dark circles, or it's little crunchy pieces, and usually the crunchy pieces are when a mascara is supposed to be like super waterproof, blah, blah, blah. This one doesn't do that at all. Like not one nor the other. It stays on, and and after that you can it's so easy to take off. It's like, it's a non-issue. It's great. I love. So this is the one. For me, it's the reason why I love this so much, and I keep on, I want to say it's my favorite, it's just because the search has been so long. I had face products, I had blushers that I loved, blah, blah. I have to stop, blah, blah, blah. What is that? But I speak like that, I talk like that. Ask my friends. It's terrible. It's the search has been a long one, my man. A long one. So finding that it's like godsend. So yes, this for me is my kind of life-changing thing. It's the type of lashes that I love. Black, really black. Is it better? There's not a ton of light here. Yeah, that's great. Really black, really it's perfect. It's the perfect mascara. I love it. On top of it, what do I use? I'm losing my mind. No, you know what? I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna do a full, just glossier. So I tried their little lipstick, the little thing. It's not my thing. I love it. Not my thing. I'll tell you why. It's because my lips are just too big. I don't put anything on my lips. In terms of color, they're just too big. I know that my makeup artist friends are like, no, you should, because it's a lot, so they love a look. I'm having a hard time falling in love with a lipstick, But, and I know I sound like a human contradiction, because that makes your lips look bigger. I love a juicy lip. I don't like it to be the focus of my face. They're just big. They're just they're not huge, but they're big, They're I have lips. The gloss that is supposed to be the best gloss in the entire universe. Yes, it is good. The packaging is wonderful. It really looks uber cute. I don't use it. Same thing, because I don't use things on my lips, but I had a little phase of gloss I love, because it's true that it has been a little phase. I think it lasted 2 weeks, and I bought 3 glosses. So I need to stop that, because it doesn't make any sense. This is a great one. Honestly, I don't know if you remember, before I disappeared completely, I was using this very cute girl. It's called Camila Cabello. I think she's a teenage, kids like her. She had a L'Oreal kind of collab, and I bought 2 of the lip glosses, and I love them. The only thing is that they smell super vanilla. It's you're eating a muffin. All of that I don't like. The packaging is not cute. I loved it. I think nothing will kind of make me wear gloss on a daily basis. It's just not me. But it's true that her little glosses I loved better. I think I loved better because this is a gloss. Like, it's vinyl on your lips. And for me, maybe it's a little bit too much. However, for the effect that you expect a gloss to have and the kind of like uber juicy, plumpy, over the top glossy lip, this is great. Gotta say, this is great. So I'm happy to have it because sometimes, when you wear the same makeup every single day of your life and all of a sudden you're like, you know what? I want a super bronzy, uber clean face, spidery lashes with no color, and just a big red lip. And all of a sudden you have that fantasy of, this is me. This is the girl I am. Which is a lie. But you still do it and it's fun. This is my fun. This see how boring I am? This is my fun. This is my fun. It's Glossier Gloss. I'm glad I have it. Didn't make me completely change my entire routine, like now I wear gloss. No. I love that I have it and I think it's a great gloss, and that's it. I'm gonna go to the rest of what I tried from Glossier. I didn't buy the serums just because I really wanted to hear, oh, maybe that is, yeah, I look a little bit, yeah, no, stop. I didn't want to try the serums or anything, just because my skincare is pretty set. I'm going to put myself in front of the window because I think it's going to be a little bit better. I didn't understand why I didn't have lighting, but actually it's just because the sun moved. So smart. The sun is on top of us, actually. Yeah, the sun is on top of us, so there's no way to have lighting. It's fine. Okay. Change of scenery. I keep it light, I keep it fresh. It's a little bit better, I think. So I didn't want to try the serums and things like that, just because my skincare is pretty, it's packed. It's like I have what I have, and then I love what I have. I know what I love. I didn't want to go into this whole thing, and I know myself, and they know me apparently. If you give me a set, if you tell me I'm gonna save €6 on products that I don't want, I'm gonna buy the fucking product. I'm gonna buy the products to make sure that I save the €6. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to get into that. I knew exactly what I wanted to try from them, and that's it. And I knew that's what I wanted, and I'm actually glad I did because I found really products that now live in my everyday life. My makeup pouch, they make my life super easy. I know I look good and it's very quick and I don't look like I wear makeup. I just look fresh. It's like, I love, 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 love. Didn't want to dabble into the skincare. Didn't want to have this whole thing. And plus I have to say, on top of it, I think I never heard of the skincare products except in a focus moment on Glossier. Do you know what I mean? It's like they only live on YouTube in the I tried things from Glossier. They never live in favorites. They never live in my skincare routine. They never live in my morning routine. You know what I mean? There are places like I tried Glossier products. So it's not like super enticing. It's not life-changing to the point like everybody's going crazy about it, whatever. But I tried a few little things. I bought the set of the Body Hero and the Body Oil. The reason why I did is because I love a shower oil. I hadn't had a nice shower gel oil moment for a long time. And I just wanted to have a pamper little moment. And on top of it, Neroli or Orange Blossom, I don't know. I think it's the same plant. I don't know. It's my favorite scent for kind of everything. So for me, it was kind of, okay, let's go. And I'm glad I did. I'm not necessarily going to repurchase the products, but I'm glad I did. The body oil is wonderful. The shower oil is wonderful. The packaging of these two products for me is I think, my favorite packaging I've seen ever, I think. I'm trying to think. ever. Legitimately, like this disgusting, crusty, beigey color with the Millennium Pink or whatever, with this red Supreme kind of thing. With, for me, this in terms of packaging is it's perfection. It's perfection. I really having this in your bathroom makes you want to. It makes you feel like a better person, and that's all I want. I want the illusion of being a good person. So that helped just in that regard. I love the packaging so freaking much, and I think it's if I repurchase the shower oil, it will be for that reason. Because I'm moving, because I just cleaned my bathroom and I feel like oh, I want like to have a nice moment in my bathroom. That it will be the only reason. I will buy it as an object more than a utilitarian thing. It smells really nice, cleans like you're clean, your skin is soft, it's great. Did I talk about it with my friends? No. Liked it. And again, the packaging is amazing. The lotion is really nice. It smells really good. I'm gonna put some on my hands. It smells good. It doesn't smell, if you're obsessed with orange blossom like I am, see my reaction, it's not that crazy. Like the smell is not as insane. If you're a fan of orange blossom like I am, or neroli like I am, you probably tried a few things. Honestly, Chloran, I'm gonna write it down below because I don't know if it exists outside of France for sure. I think that in Europe for sure. In the US, I don't know. They have a line for babies that is very lightly scented with orange blossom and neroli. This is everything. If you bought Body Hero for the smell and you were disappointed, I got you. It's super cheap, very inexpensive. It's literally formulated for babies' butts. You are fine. You will be fine in life when it comes to orange blossom obsession. You will be fine. On top of it, even though I'm very happy to have this in my bathroom because it makes me feel so good. On top of it, I find it's extremely rich. For the winter, and this is when I started using it, for the winter it's beautiful because you really have that very emollient, nourishing moment to the point where it's a little bit, I love a lotion. I love a light, fresh lotion. That's what I want. That's not it. It's like, it's heavier. I find that it smells more of the actual oils that are supposed to make you feel like, yeah. And second thing is like dimethicone. There's shea butter. There's a lot of oils. For me, it smells like the oils, not the orange. I don't like this product. I'm gonna finish it because it's not that. Ugh. I don't care. I don't care about this product. I don't like it. I just love the packaging. Bring out in the same tube than the shower oil, a fresh lotion. Fresh. I will try it cause the packaging. This is too thick. It's too thick. Damn. And it doesn't smell good enough. You can have me with smells, honestly. There's products I use only because of the smell. You can have me with that, and this doesn't like scratch my itch. And the last thing I think that I tried. Oh no. Ooh, no. I have the last one. The last thing that I tried is, oh my god, there's hair everywhere. Sorry. Is the duo, the mask duo. Oh, 30 minutes, great. The mask duo. This one is empty. I really like it. The reason why I really like it, it's by default. Because I am always looking for moisturizing masks that make your skin feel very comfortable, very hydrated, and that do not break me out. I don't know what it is. And again, as with mascaras, I've searched high and low. Green, not green, like super expensive, not super expensive. Each and every time I use a mask that is supposed to be hydrating and plumping and restoring and blah, 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 it always makes me break out. Always. It's just a fact. This one is the first one that I tried that doesn't make me break out. So this one is the Moisturizing Moon Mask. It is, honestly, just for that, it is a product that maybe I will purchase. Still not like I'm not rushing towards it. I will survive without it. And you know what? I will probably try again and again to find a moisturizing mask that doesn't make me break out. And I'm going to break out until the end of my days. Maybe that's my destiny. I don't know. I'm happy I know this exists. I'm not, I think, how much are they? I'm sorry. Now we're on for a long ass video, so I'm really it's all right. Okay, I should prepare these videos actually. That is such a great idea. But you know, if you know me, you know it's like a work in progress. It's gonna be fine. At one point, it's gonna be perfect, or maybe never. Maybe never. Okay, super balance, super wrap, blah. All skincare, blah blah blah. Yo. Okay, so by itself, one mask is $21, which, fuck you. Which, you know, is a vibe. I don't know why for me. Yeah. It's not I don't know why. It's just I don't know. It's not that great. And when you buy the two, it's $37. Okay. Which brings me to the other one. This. It is good. It's good. I find that when I get inflamed pimples and I use that on top of it, it calms them down. That I will say. So it's good. And that's it. It's a clay mask. It's a clay mask that is very soothing for inflamed skin, and you know, if you have little crunchies on your face, okay, that's it. And that's it. Not bad, not good. I honestly, the reason why I'm kind of like, I'm not gonna even kind of speak on it is that it works. It's great. It's a good mask. I'm not a super mega fan of clay mask. I love clay mask one way. I love a clay mask that I flash do. I leave them 30 seconds before they have time to dry out, rinse it off. I control oils like that. It's like a minute under the shower, blah, 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 blah. Stop saying blah, 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 blah. Stop it. I love clay masks. I love them really like a quick little something and not a long process of, you know, and waiting for them to dry. It's like, I don't like it. If you have money and you just genuinely don't know like what mask is what, you're just like stumbling upon like, oh shit, oh skin, yeah. Why not? I'm not, it's just, wait for me. I'm not editing my videos, I'm telling you. It's not happening. Don't care. Wait a minute, sorry. God. There you go. I'm here. Okay. So the last one is a little bit tricky for me to talk about. It's called Solution Exfoliating Skin Perfector, okay? This is tricky for me to talk about just because I think that in general, exfoliating tonics are very satisfying to use because like it helps your skin, blah, blah. It helps your skin. It's great. Like makes things move along. It's fantastic. I find that as time goes on, I cannot subject my skin to the harshness of an exfoliating lotion, an exfoliating tonic as much. And that's it. It's just, you know, I'm just realizing I'm not there. So when I received that, I send it to my best friend who is like hooks me up with a ton of things. She goes back and forth, you know, from California to here a lot. So, you know, she picks things for me. She's the greatest person on this planet. And I don't know why. I think I just sent to her that they had that. And I knew that she was breaking out at that moment. She had a moment where, you know, she was breaking out. And I sent her that for her. She thought it was for me, so she brought that to me. I find it a little too harsh. I'm finding it a little bit too harsh. Now the gloss I like. I don't know. It looks good. I find it a little tiny, little bit too harsh. I love the little pump thing. I like it. In France, we didn't realize that that was a thing. It's great. I didn't use it enough to really talk about it, and I didn't use it enough because the first few times I tried it, it was too strong and not, I don't know, it didn't do like a lot for my face. Mind you, the same best friend that I love and adore, that is my sponsor in everything I do basically, brought me for my birthday to Biologique Recherche. And the one thing that they gave to me, first of all, the gift of the information that my skin was super dehydrated. They were the first one who were like, your skin's fucked up, man. And since I had oily skin, I thought I knew about skincare. I thought I knew everything you needed to know about skincare. I went into their hands and they were like, no, something's not right. Your skin is super dehydrated. So that's why, you know, I stopped using like so many exfoliants, so many like harsh things. And they, you know, when you know, I had a whole treatment, and after that, they tell you kind of what you should use. Obviously, I'm not gonna buy Biologique Recherche because no, it's not like no tango el dinero, you know. But my best friend was like, what is the first thing? And they hooked me up with the P50W. It's the mellowest one of them all, and she bought that for me. Thank you so much. And this is amazing. It's so great because it has all the exfoliating things, but it's so mellow. So it's very difficult. It's the one thing. It's very difficult when you have that good of a product. Plus, it's very expensive, so it's a little bit tricky to compare the two. But, and you compare it to that, you're like, no, it's not, no. It's not. So, you know, the skincare I'm not in love with. To be honest, the skincare I'm not in love with. Makeup, 10 out of 10. I think that it's like genius what they're doing, and it's exactly what I needed, and it's exactly what I wanted, and all of a sudden a brand like caters to your every need, and that's great. Skincare, I'm gonna pass, and I think I'm gonna pass everything that they bring out, except if I'm gifted it, I don't know, but I'm not gonna spend my coin in there. I don't know, it doesn't work for me. Like maybe my skin's too complicated, it doesn't work for me. Makeup, 10 out of 10. So that's it. I'm gonna stop now because come on. Yeah, it's too much. I'm talking too much. 38 minutes. And the gag is that you don't really see my skin, so it's like it's an excuse for me to talk. I'm by myself. My boyfriend went to Croatia. He arrived yesterday. He got invited. I wasn't. Fuck you. That's the only time. Well, I swore a lot, but fuck you. To you know who you are. Shit. So he's having fun in the sun, and I am in this apartment putting makeup on my face. And thank God I'm talking to you guys because I will go fucking nuts. Okay, I need to stop. Okay, need to stop with the swearing. Need to stop with blah blah blah. Need to prepare my videos. Still gonna post it though. I hope everyone is okay. Honestly, these few products, the first ones that I presented, are so amazing. If you don't know Glossier, basically, I'll try and conclude and wrap this up with a nice bow. If you don't know Glossier, the makeup is a great introduction to the brand, and honestly, I would stop there. If, you know, to each his own, I would stop there. And I would say cloud paint, skin tint, And the mascara, if you got what I was saying about the mascara, if you don't have a problem with anything with your eyes, with that, everything stays put, it's wonderful. You don't need it. If you don't like a very, see, it's not, sorry about for what I'm about to do. I want you to see. It's not super elongated, it's not super voluminous. I have really tiny, tiny little lashes and they're really straight, by the way. If you love like a big va-va-voom eye, you don't have to go for the mascara. And you don't have like issues, you don't have to go for the mascara. If you're like me and you've been looking for a long time for a mascara that actually sticks to your lashes, honestly, give this a try. Not kidding. Cloud Paint, beautiful blusher that really doesn't look like anything on the skin. The color Dusk is a great kind of, you know, on Caucasian skin, it's like the flush. And then you have really bright colors that are on darker skin. Like, yeah. 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 And then Skin Tint, wonderful. They finally made the shade range not a total fucking joke. So you can go there. Everyone is invited. Apparently now they, you know, extend the invitation to the rest of the world. And that's it. That's it. And it's really easy because, like, for example, now I'm using medium, which medium. Okay. I'm using medium, and on the website you see like they tell you. I think it's G6 now, and they tell you like used to be medium, whatever. You have a ton of pictures on different people for the same color. Like the website's great, everything's great. Skincare is a little bit. Skincare is a little bit so-so. There we go. That's my little. I'm gonna take the picture like that because it looks like there's light, right? Skincare, I would pass. There we go. And I would pass looking at my videos because it's 42 minutes long. Love you guys. I'll see you in another video. I have actually like a few things coming, so that's great. Like not photo booth videos, like real ass videos with like a camera and things like that. It's gonna be great. There you go. Bye. I'm so sorry. It's so long.